The arrival of Asura is quite special. Asura. They have accumulated blessings. But they have issues with their temper. They like to offer and repair. They compete. Arrogant. For example, in the Buddhist community, they give donations when they see others. If someone gives $100, give $200, they must surpass you. Competitive, very strong-willed. In the future, their karma will lead them to the Asura realm. When burning incense, light the first stick. Being second is unsatisfying. Asuras are competitive. They are strong and combative. They like to fight. This is called falling into the Asura realm. Below are the 3 lower realms of the nightingale. The track realm is astonishing. This means greed is of no benefit. Even now, some people are too stingy to give to others. Greed and deceit lead to the ghost realm. And what about ignorance? True or false? Right or wrong, good or evil. They can't distinguish between good and evil, or even benefits and harms. They often get things mixed up. For example, they see good as bad, and see bad as good. This is confusion. Then it becomes distorted. The greatest good in the world and beyond. Education. This is the greatest good. Everyone, think about it carefully. Since ancient times, there have been many emperors and generals. How did they fare while they were alive? Power and wealth. They were at their peak. As the Chinese say, noble as the sun of heaven, wealthy across the land. After they died, how many people know them now? No one knows. So, that's false, not the truth. Real thing is running schools and education. Confucius, a commoner, provided education. For thousands of years, who doesn't respect Confucius when mentioned? Confucius's classic works. Everyone still wants to study them. This is real. Shakyamuni Buddha. He devoted life to rain. Work in social education of different cultures. Today, who doesn't respect Shakyamuni Buddha when mentioned? Look at the teachings Buddha left behind. How many people in this world are earnestly studying them? This is true. We cultivate and value blessings. This is what is called possessed by a spirit. Someone said this in the past. Among the 3 jewels, it is about cultivating true blessings. Great wealth and prosperity come from the blessings. bestowed by the three jewels. You are receiving karmic result. We have the ability to discern. Chef. This is wisdom. Knowing how one should cultivate learning, how to value it. Li Muyuan often mentions it. We help children in distress. Help orphans who have no one to rely on. Help them pursue education. Educate them. This is called the Hope Project. There is hope. This is true merit and virtue. From this we can understand that among all forms of education, Buddhist education is also the most supreme. What talents does Buddhist education cultivate? It cultivates bodhisattvas. That is to say, in the future, this Dharma realm is placed before us. Buddhist education cultivates the Bodhisattva Dharma realm and the Buddha Dharma realm. You see how supreme this is. What do you come to the Buddhist Academy for? To become a Buddha. Becoming a bodhisattva is not like an ordinary school. In a regular school, if you enter a medical school, what are you there for? I am there to become a doctor. In a law school, what are you there for? I am there to become a lawyer. What about a Buddhist academy? I am there to become a Buddha. Just think about it. Isn't this clear and obvious? In our Four Paths chanting hall, what are you there for? I am there to become a Buddha. Chanting Buddha's name to become a Buddha. Chanting is the cause, becoming a Buddha is the effect. He comes here to become a Buddha. So, students, you must understand he comes to become a bodhisattva, and the suffering of birth, old age, sickness, and death is no more. This is to say that one can save all the worlds. Does Buddha have such great power? So when everything is clear and understood, you won't change asterisk asterisk. You must not confuse right and wrong, good and evil. Heading towards the path of ignorance asterisk asterisk. In this world, what is true fortune and what is false fortune? What is true merit and what is false merit? You must be clear and understand this. What are we doing on this level? The path of hell. It's a morning meeting. This is the worst. The morning meeting is full of jealousy. Crossing hell. So, life and death. Isn't it a big deal? Where do we go after death? That's the real issue. The Buddha is our guide. The Buddha can save us. The suffering of birth, aging, illness, and death are the 8 sufferings. The Buddha summarized all sufferings, summarized into 8 categories. Birth, aging, illness, and death are 4 of them. No one can escape them. Besides these four, there are four more. First is suffering of unfulfilled desires. You have many wishes and desires. You can't complain. It's hard not to get what you want. Another one, the pain of separation from loved ones. The person you like, the things you like. You can't always have them. It's very painful. The person you like often ignores you. You can't reunite. The things you like are not in front of your eyes. The wealthy people in this world, they buy villas in many famous scenic spots around the world, very luxurious. But they can't live there. It's very painful. So they hire a worker to live there and pay them every month. That worker is very fortunate. But they don't have ownership. The ownership belongs to the boss. You see, you really like that house. You really like that area, but you can't go there. The pain of being separated from what you love. In this world, there are many people who suffer. I have heard about it. I've seen it. Some wealthy people bought villas, and I heard they only lived there for one day in their entire life. They often think about it and often worry about it. And there are some people who bought a very luxurious villa and never lived there for even a day in their entire life. They think about that place every day. In this world, there are people with good fortune who enjoy it there every day. They even pay someone to look after the house for them. They are fortunate and enjoy it there for a lifetime. There are many people who are fortunate, yet they cannot enjoy it themselves. Many people, even though they don't have money or wealth, they still enjoy life. People have different karmic retributions. We need to understand the suffering of separation from loved ones. And there's another kind, called the suffering of meeting those you wish to avoid, enemies and adversaries. Those you don't want to see, you end up seeing often, and this is very painful. You often face things that don't go your way. As they say, things often don't go as planned, and you frequently encounter them. So this type of suffering is all included in the suffering of meeting those you wish to avoid. You meet what you don't want to. In Buddhism, there are these 7 types: birth, aging, illness, and death, not getting what you seek. Ibelian's Henghui. These are the 5 kinds of retribution, 7 kinds of retribution, 7 types of suffering. Additionally, there's another kind, which is the cause of suffering. Why do you experience these sufferings? So when the Buddha taught, he always explained the causes and effects, and he spoke very comprehensively. Behind the scenes, there's something called the flourishing of the 5 aggregates. The flourishing of the 5 aggregates is relatively difficult to understand. It's about how these sufferings you face come about. Let me tell you, the flourishing of the 5 aggregates. The 5 aggregates explain the true nature of the universe and life. 5 major categories: perception, conception, volition, consciousness. This is called inappropriate. Form is the body, the physical body. Our body belongs to the form category, which people refer to as material. The latter 4 are all mental phenomena. It is an animal. It is a phenomenon composed of material and mental aspects. In the mind part, there are 4 types. Perception is your feeling, suffering and toil. The right hand experiences joy. It's the feeling of suffering, happiness, worry, and equanimity. In the human world, there is more worry and suffering. And less joy and happiness. This is in the human world. The second one, conception, delusion. Every day is filled with delusion. This delusion will never stop. Buddha said, all phenomena arise from the mind's thoughts. Because what you think is all wrong, completely contrary to the true facts. How can your saint not cry? So-called Confucianism. The so-called joy in speaking the truth. It's just that your worry and suffering have temporarily paused. So Buddha said, suffering is real. Joy and happiness are false. Where is the standard of true and false? Joy will change. Joy will turn into suffering, the reality of the home. Suffering won't become joy. Suffering is real. For example, you enjoy eating. You like to eat things, especially like eating the things you enjoy. Some people like eating sweet things. Some people like eating spicy things. Everyone has different personal preferences. Do you like eating your food? Look, eating one bowl is very joyful. If you were asked to eat continuously 10,000, 20,000, you'd suffer. You couldn't bear it. See if it doesn't turn into suffering. This happiness is fake. I say suffering is real. If you skip one meal, I feel very uncomfortable. Not eating for 3 days is even worse. It becomes unbearable. You won't feel happy if you don't eat for 3 days. That doesn't happen. Suffering is real. Happiness is fake. Young people like dancing. It's joyful. If made to dance, for 7 days it becomes suffering. Can't take it. So, happiness can turn into suffering. Suffering won't turn into happiness. When someone whips us, it's suffering. Hit once, it's suffering. Hit twice, it's even worse. The more you get hit, the more it hurts. You won't end up laughing heartily. There's no logic in that. So what is real? What is fake? The Buddha explained it to us very clearly. All these phenomena arise from the mind's thoughts. Thoughts need to be pure. problem solved. The fourth is called hardship. What is form? Form, it changes in an instant. You can't hold on to it. For example, alas, the mind is absent. There is joy in life without suffering or happiness. This state is wonderful, but you can't maintain it for long. You can't keep it forever. This is called hardship. The most obvious. People in the world often say youth doesn't last. That's it. When people are 17, it's great. You can't stay 17 forever. You age day by day, not year by year. You need to realize you age day by day. This phenomenon is called hardship. A pro backstage. It's difficult to explain, hard to understand. To put it simply, in your daily life, all of these complex impressions of good and evil we're discussing all fall into your memory. In Buddhism, the alaya consciousness is like a warehouse. All the seeds of karma from your thoughts and actions are stored in there. When the right conditions arise, they come into play and emerge. You can't stop it. For example, when you have thoughts and actions, the alaya consciousness is like your own personal archive. Everything you've done in your life and in past lives is recorded, nothing is missed. Do you think this is troublesome or not? Don't think that just because we do something, others don't know about it. The records are very accurate. Not a single word is missed. This is how troublesome it is. Buddha said, "These 5 aggregates are described as burning fiercely like a fire." This is the root of the 7 kinds of suffering. Think about it. If it weren't for the Buddha telling us so clearly, how would we know? How did the Buddha know? The Buddha saw it in deep meditation. Say, he saw our database. He has looked at our files. We can't hide anything from the Buddha and Bodhisattvas. This is mentioned in the sutras. All enter the Pure Land. They all have the divine vision and hearing like the Tathagata, continuing their lives. All those abilities are fully restored. In other words, they can see all the records in the alaya consciousness of all beings. If we understand these facts and principles, not only can we not make it a bedroom, we shouldn't even have a single wrongful thought. Why? Because we want to become Buddhas. Buddhas are purely good and without fault. How can we commit mistakes? We must take responsibility for us. We must achieve this. Sincerity, purity, equality, awareness, compassion. This path to being Buddha. Shakyamuni Buddha tells us in this sutra, what kind of society is the Western Pure Land? Blessed people, gather together. If we want to join today the club of the most virtuous, we ourselves must meet the conditions of being most virtuous. So, if everyone is determined to seek rebirth in the Pure Land, you must remember unified motivation. Your words and actions must not harm any living beings. You must not only must you not harm any living beings, even the thought of it must not arise. What should we do if we have too many delusional thoughts? The Buddha teaches us to recite the Buddha's name. If the thought is an evil one, immediately replace it with Amitabha Buddha. As they say, don't fear the arising of thoughts, just fear being unaware. This awareness must not be delayed. Immediately replace it with Amitabha Buddha. If the thought is to benefit all living beings, then proceed. You may benefit society, benefit all living beings. You must definitely not have selfish thoughts. If you have such thoughts, quickly replace them with Amitabha Buddha, so to speak. All sentient beings in 9 realms, with 6 words, vast clouds can save all. This can save all worlds. This is universal salvation. Time's up. For today, we'll stop here.